Woofy's Christmas bone-shaped bow tie. Woofy's Christmas bone-shaped bow tie. Woofy's Christmas bone-shaped bow tie. Hi, I'm Brent.
And I'm Woofy the Dog.
And this is the story of Woofy's Christmas bone-shaped bow tie.
Yeah, I lost my tie.
Our story starts in our living room, where I'm checking the email and find a wonderful invitation to go to a Christmas party. Guess what, Woofy?
asked Brent.
We've just received an invitation to go to Rockin' Roddy Rabbit's Christmas party.
That's wonderful,
exclaimed Woofy.
I can wear my bone-shaped bow tie to the party.
That's a great idea,
said Brent.
It's going to be a fun party. All our friends will be there.
Woofy was very excited.
I'm going to look for my bone-shaped bow tie right now.
He went to his bedroom and started searching.
Now, where did I put that bow tie?
Woofy thought to himself. He opened all his drawers and shuffled through them. No tie. He looked on the top shelf in his closet. No tie. He checked in the clothes hamper. No tie. He even looked under his bed. Still no tie. He said out loud to nobody.
I wonder where that bone-shaped bow tie is.
He searched and searched and searched, but could not find his special tie. Finally, the day of the party arrived. Brent was dressed in his Christmas party clothes, donning a Santa hat, his favorite red and white tie with a picture of a Christmas tree on it. He even had on green socks.
Woofy,
announced Brent.
It's time to go to Roddy's Christmas party. Are you ready?
Woofy tried not to, but he started to cry.
I can't go to the party,
he sobbed.
I can't find my bone-shaped bow tie, and I just won't feel right without it. I want to wear it to the party.
Don't worry,
encouraged Brent.
It doesn't matter if you wear it to the party, just as long as you were there.
Okay, I'll go,
agreed Woofy.
But I just know I won't have any fun without my bone-shaped bow tie.
Sure you will,
exclaimed Brent.
There will be lots of fun things to do there. Let's go.
Brent and Woofy jumped in the car, fastened their seatbelts, and drove off into the night to the Christmas party.
This party is going to be so much fun,
Brent said to Woofy.
There will be music and food, lots of friends, and you can sit on Santa's lap.
Oh, that does sound like fun,
cried Woofy.
But I still miss wearing my bone-shaped bow tie.
Look,
yelped Brent.
It's Rockin' Roddy Rabbit's house.
Woofy gazed out the car window and saw Mr. Rabbit's house twinkling from all the bright lights. The roof of the house was covered with fresh snow, and a puff of smoke rose out of the chimney. There was a bright red bow on the door, and for a moment it reminded Woofy of his missing bone-shaped bow tie. He felt a little sad about that, but the sight of the twinkling house got him excited about the party. Woofy and Brent gathered up the presents from the car and walked through Mr. Rabbit's front yard, passing his flashing Christmas trees and up the walk to the front door.
Hello and welcome to my party,
bellowed a loud and friendly voice. There was Rockin' Roddy Rabbit standing in the open doorway.
Rockin' Roddy Rabbit is a rock and roll star.
His long, fluffy ears were standing straight up, and he wore the biggest buck-toothed grin Woofy had ever seen.
We're so happy you're here,
sang out the rock star.
Merry Christmas, my friends. Come on in.
Just as Brent and Woofy entered his house, Mr. Rabbit opened his arms and gave Woofy a big, monstrous hug. The hug felt so welcoming that Woofy turned all warm inside and his sadness melted away. Woofy glanced about the party room and he was very happy to see so many friends.
Hiya, girls,
Woofy called out to the twins, Karen and Sharon, the good sisters.
Hi, Woofy. Nice to see you, Woofy.
They said together.
They do everything together.
thought Woofy. Then a familiar sound caught Woofy's attention.
Arf, 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 arf.
Woofy spun around and saw Arfur the dog smiling at him.
Arfur!
Woofy cried out.
Arf, 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 arf.
Barked Arfur, wagging his tail.
Oh, Arfur, it's so good to see you.
Said Woofy while patting Arfur's furry head.
Everything at this party is just right.
Thought Woofy. His best friends were there. Christmas music filled the air. The house smelled of pine from the Christmas tree, and the delicious odor of freshly baked cookies filled Woofy's nose and made him hungry. Over in the corner, Woofy saw his favorite party guest of all. It was Santa. He was sitting in the big chair, wearing his red and white hat. Woofy noticed Santa's nose was red. His beard was snowy white, and his boots were black as night. When Santa saw Woofy, he greeted him with his usual,
Merry Christmas! Ho, 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 ho.
Just then, Woofy felt a tap on his shoulder. It was Brent.
What's your favorite part of this Christmas party?
He asked.
Sitting on Santa's lap, of course.
Exclaimed Woofy.
Have you been a good boy this year?
After his visit with Santa, Woofy joined the choir. The sound of "We wish you a Merry Christmas" filled the air. Then jingle bells, jingle all the way. Woofy stole the show when he put antlers on his head, stuck a red fuzzy ball to his nose, and sang, "Woofy the Red-Nosed Rain Dog." Everybody laughed and sang along. Then Woofy and his friends played a stocking stuffing game. After the game, Woofy ate cookies and drank all his eggnog. He exchanged presents with his friends. He loved the new dog collar Brent gave to him. He was having so much fun, he hoped the party would never end.
I sure like this party.
Too soon, the Christmas party was over, and it was time for the guests to go home. Brent and Woofy waved goodbye to their host and all their friends.
Thanks for coming to my party.
Yelled Rockin' Roddy Rabbit.
Bye-bye, Woofy.
Echoed Karen and Sharon.
Arf, 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 arf.
Barked Arfur. On the drive home, in the warm, comfortable car, Brent said to Woofy,
That party sure was a lot of fun.
It sure was.
answered Woofy.
I love Santa. I enjoyed seeing all my friends. I had a great time.
Guess what?
Asked Brent.
What?
Woofy replied,
Nobody even noticed you weren't wearing your bone-shaped bow tie.
said Brent.
That's right. And once I started having fun, I didn't notice I wasn't wearing it either.
The car's tires crunched the snow as they pulled into their driveway. Woofy was very tired after the wonderful time he had at the party. He was so tired, Brent had to carry him in from the car. When they entered the house, they were surprised to see Woofy's bone-shaped bow tie laying on the couch.
There's the bone-shaped bow tie.
Sighed Woofy.
I guess I didn't look on the couch for it, and it really didn't matter that I didn't wear it to the party. I was happy to be there.
And I'm happy you were there too.
Responded Brent.
And now it's time for my sleepy dog buddy to go to bed. Good night, Woofy.
Good night, and Merry Christmas.
Yawned Woofy as he crawled under his blankets.
Merry Christmas to you, Woofy.
Brent whispered softly.
Merry Christmas to all.
The end.
Woofy's Christmas bone-shaped bow tie. Woofy's Christmas bone-shaped bow tie. Woofy's Christmas bone-shaped bow tie was written, produced, and directed by Brent Lindsay Boehler. Narrated by Tyndal. Brent and Woofy played by Brent Lindsay Boehler. Sharon and Karen the Good Sisters was Delaney, Rainone, and Chloey Grewal. Rockin' Roddy Rabbit, that was Scott Macleod. Woofy's Christmas bone-shaped bow tie is copyright 2008 Brent Boehler Shows, bbshows.ca. Merry Christmas. Woofy's Christmas bone-shaped bow tie.